So we're going to start with Bunker Mentality. I actually went to see them a couple of weeks ago and did a little interview with them, had a look around their head office or their sort of warehouse and where everything happens, where they designed, and met the guys as well. And that was really interesting. Now, I filmed a little interview with them, sort of talking about where they see the company going in the future, what they're up to and stuff like that, and everything to do with Bunker Mentality. So if you want to see that, I will leave a link up there somewhere and down there, so just click that and that will take you to that and you can go watch that as well. But let's go. So like I was saying, very fashion conscious, sort of style conscious, these two companies, but in very different ways. Now let's talk about the sort of the generalness to start with, and then we'll get into a little bit more detail about sort of each item I've got. Obviously, as I said, I went to see Bunker Mentality. They gave me a few products to review. Now, like I said, colourful, bold, unapologetically bold apparently, that's their thing, and you can tell that with their stuff. Very bold colours, but also very nice, and they do some colours that are, obviously they make black tops. I've got a black one here and stuff like that, but it's just the little details about Bunker Mentality that are really nice. Anyway, so polo tops. So first of all, we'll run through what they use in their polos, and then we'll go through a couple of the styles to show you what they do as well. So they use C-Max technology, which is a high performance polyester basically. It's going to be fairly light, it's wicking, so it's going to take that sweat away from you. Also gives you UV protection as well. And just a nice sort of stretchy, good performing material that is also good to look at. So this is their bold stripe top. Now, I would say Bunker Mentality personally is like they're anonymous with this sort of colour. So the three stripes there, the sort of the pink, the blue and the navy, I'd say that's their colourway. Anytime you see that, I instantly think Bunker Mentality. So this is a nice bold piece. Got their three stripes there, and it's got it obviously pink detailing on the cuff there. Cuff? This isn't a cuff. Collar. That's the word I was looking for. And again, you know I'm a huge fan of tags, and they do a nice rubber tag in here, which doesn't rub or anything like that. So that is, I would say, if I were to describe Bunker Mentality on one top, I'd say that is their top. Now, fit-wise, I've got a couple in small and I've got a couple in extra small. They do extra small. They have a bit of a market in Japan, so extra small sells quite well over there. Now, fit-wise around the top, the extra small is perfect for me. It's everything I'd ever want it to be. I would just prefer it to be a slightly little bit longer. If you don't tuck polos in, because some people don't, then this is like the perfect length. If you do tuck them in, then sometimes, if you've got the trousers that have the rubber around, so your polo don't slip up and down, then this is perfect. If you don't have that, sometimes this probably will slide out a little bit. It is a tad longer at the back than it is at the front, but that is only a tiny little thing. Sizing wise, the extra small fits perfect. The small, again, is the perfect length, but it's just a tiny little bit baggy for me personally, because I like my clothes slightly tighter, as you guys know. So that is what I'd call their staple top. I think that is the one that everyone recognises. Moving on, so same technologies in this one. This is the bright stripe. Now this actually, I have to say, is probably my favourite top. Again, we've got the splash of colour, we've got the yellow across there. Do they do it in... They do it in other colours, I think. Yeah, they do the bright stripe in other colours. But this is one of my favourites, I think. Obviously, you know, I like darker colours, I like black and white, but I do actually find this really nice. The stripe obviously carries around the arm here, which is quite cool, and then you've got that big flash across there. Really nice, very understated. Again, you've got the sort of the piping on the inside, but nothing on the outside. Colours work really well. This would go with, you know, a pair of black trousers, a pair of white trousers technically, a pair of grey trousers, anything you like. But that flash is the perfect mix for me in, you know, my sort of black and white style, but with a bit of colour as well. I will wear more colour in the summer, guys. See? I'm wearing a red jumper right now. It's very bright. So that is my favourite piece. on there. You got the bunker mentality across the chest as well. Nothing on the sleeves, no, but you have it again, branding on the back there as well. Bunker mentality across the back. So that's my favourite piece. Now a couple extra ones. Now this is the Duo Core. Again, so this is black, more solid colours in this. They do like a black, they do a white, they do a blue as well. Now, I'm going to say this is probably my least favourite, which is bizarre because it's obviously the one colour. A couple of things that I'm not a fan of, as you know, poppers, and this is poppers on the top. When they're done up, it looks okay, but I've got some fluff on that. It looks okay, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just not a fan of poppers. But, you know, it gives that extra option if you want it. Now, that is something that sort of, you know, Bunker Mentality do quite well. They've got such a wide collection of colours and styles in their polos tops that you will probably find something that you like. You may love all of it, you may only love a few select bits. This is just one, just because of the poppers, personally not a favourite. I'm a fan of the little pocket here. It's not a pocket though, just, you know, one of those fake pockets to make it look nice, but that's a nice little detail. Again, with the sort of the three striped detailing on there, and you've got sort of a red, orange sort of colour scheme on this as well, on the inside of the collar, and on the arm sleeves there as well. A little bit of elasticated, so it does tighten up a little bit as well. And Bunker Mentality there, and again, no, I was about to say again on the back, but no, just on the sleeve on that one. And last but not least, you've got the jack. Again, another straight sort of bold colour. You can get this in black and other different colours. Slightly longer plaid here in the buttons, so it goes down a little bit further. Another extra little detail you could, you know, you either like or you don't. I kind of like it. Apparently it's quite popular with them, and I can see why. Actually got a pocket here with the 3 pinstripe as well, again on the inside, and some branding on the shoulder, on the sleeve, and that. So again, you know, you got your bold colours, but it's, if you like one colour rather than tons of different colours, then that is a nice one for you. Now, like I said, they do tons and tons and tons of different polos, so definitely go and check their website out. They've got lots of different styles, you know, big block colours. They've got floral prints, lots of stripes, diagonal stripes, vertical stripes. So I think you'll probably find that there is definitely something for you there, whether you like all of it or only a select few, but there's a lot to choose from. Now this is their tri-colour top. Now I actually did a review of this as one of my very first sort of Thursday Thread reviews. It wasn't even a Thursday Threads, it was before that wasn't even invented. So if you want to see the full thing, full review of this, again, I will leave a link up there and down there. But I thought I'd mention it again. So fleece lined as well, so sort of more of an autumn top, though we're in England, so in the summer you could probably wear it. But it's fleece lined, there you go, can speak. Lots of stretch, 360 degrees of stretch, so it's stretching it every direction. Again, you've got the sort of the tricolour banding across the collar. Like I mentioned before, it's sort of a fairly stiff high collar, which is good for the winter. And again, you've got that on the cuffs as well. And on the cuffs, it works quite well, nice and snug to keep you nice and warm. Again, nice simple colour. You've got the branding across the zip and again on the back. But like I said, if you want to see a full review, go and click the link. And last but not least is the Cuba with a K jacket. Now this again could be worked, you know, could be a summer piece if it's a little chilly, but good in the winter. So it is, first of all, it's made up of 3 layers basically. So you've got a fleece layer on the inside, you've got a shower-proof, sort of water-resistant outer, and then there's a core that helps you keep you protected from the wind as well. So it's not waterproof, it is weather resistant, so shower proof. So it will take a shower, it just won't take a full sort of downpour. Branding again across the cuff there, along the line. Elasticated cuffs and elasticated hem on the bottom, which is really nice. And one thing I really do like on this one, it's got good pockets. It's got one up here, chest pocket, and again it's got very good, I'm going to do this up and show you. I'm a huge fan of the pockets on this. They're very big pockets to start with, And again, they're sort of angled, rather than being straight down, they're sort of angled across there, as you can see. So you've got all of this as a pocket. Hands fit in there quite nicely. If you're carrying a bag, they sort of fit in quite nicely and sort of support you a little bit, which is nice. And again, nice and big, so you can put hand warmers or anything, you know, that you may need to carry in there. Nice and warm. It fits really nice, like a sort of bomber jacket fit. Again, bold colour. They do that in other colours as well, like a navy. And do they do any other colours? No, just the blue and the navy. But a really nice jacket, nice and warm, and again, it's got that sort of stretch in it, so it's going to be able to you're going to be able to play golf in it basically as well, which is a little bit of a struggle with some jackets because they're too restricting, but this is not.